I'm Dijanne Cevaal from Australia. I was born in the Netherlands, but I've lived most of my life in Australia. I began to make textiles 30 years ago, and I begin all my textiles with white fabric, which I dye and then print or as it's needed, and then I stitch in a quilt format. I am a person who loves warm colours, so I tend to work with warm colours, and also Australia is a very hot land, so I think that influences my colours to some extent. My subject matter is more European, I think, because that's where I was born, and so that's my history and my cultural heritage. I feel very comfortable here. It's like it feels like home, even though I don't speak French very well. I have found out that my father's family from the 16th century were French, and I feel an affinity with many of the cultural things that happen in France. The architecture, the history, just the decoration, the artistic things that have come out of France have a very strong appeal for me. I thought of many things when I saw what the theme was, confiance or trust, and it's a very difficult concept to translate into a two-dimensional medium because it involves lots of relationships with people often, and relationships with for me, ethical behaviour. So I chose the symbol of the pomegranate because it's an image that crosses many cultures. It's also often a symbol for eternity. And so for me, eternity means that we must respect the laws of nature, that we have to be careful of our environment. And so I chose the form that I've chosen, which is a tree form. If you look, so the tree is about life and keeping going forth in life, and the pomegranate represents the eternity. So it's our responsibility to pass on this trust to the next generation. For me, it's amazing to exhibit in such a place of such ancient origins, simply because in Australia there is nothing older than 150 years. So to see my work hanging on the stones in the walls here, it makes them come alive in a different way than it would elsewhere. And also you feel the weight of history in the building itself, and because a lot of my work is about historical subject, I think it's the right place for my work to exhibit here in Chartres, which is very exciting for me because some of my work is inspired by Chartres. Yeah. So I'm very happy to be here.